Hi, so today's video I'm going to talk about why are bikers always in a hurry. So like if you go in town right now, you're going to see a lot of bikes and the way they ride is a little bit bad. Like they're always overtaking and they're always accelerating. But is there a reason why bikers ride their bikes in such a way? Well, apart from the reason that they're in a business and they're trying to get as many orders as possible, there are other reasons why riders ride in the way that they do, and that is what I am going to talk about. So I'm going to share a few reasons because I myself am also a rider, so I know what it is. Okay, by the way, I don't really ride like how those guys ride. I know I'm very responsible and I'm always careful on the road. Okay, let's start with the first reason. Like, why are bikers always in a hurry? Why are they always accelerating? Okay, so I do ride motorcycles and I also drive. And let me just explain to you the first reason. Most bikes are manual. Okay, there are a few bikes out there that are automatic, and I think all the guys you're going to meet, all their bikes are going to be manual bikes. So the first reason why bikers are always in a hurry, it is because it's not easy to ride a motorcycle at a slow speed. Okay, I mean, I can say it's hard. It's not really hard, but it's uncomfortable and it's stressful and it's very tiring. Okay, so for example, my bike is actually a 250cc bike, which means like if I'm in gear 1, okay, and if I'm in gear 1, then I think I need to be moving at least at 20 to 30 kilometers per hour. Now in traffic, it means that I have to be moving like at 5, 8, 9 or 10 kilometers per hour. Now for me to move at less than 10 kilometers per hour, okay, it means that let's do their own. Like for me in gear 1, I have to be moving at 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, right? That is, I'm not really accelerating very much and I'm not using any brakes and I'm not holding the clutch. Now for me to move below 10 kilometers per hour, it means that I have to make use of everything. Okay, first of all, I need to be doing some clutch work, and my right leg have to be making sure that it's on the rear brake, and also the power, I need to know how much power I should be sending. So in traffic, it means that I have to use almost everything. I have to use both of my arms, okay, and I have to use the other leg, and again I have to use my eyes. So this is why it's a bit tiring, because if you're moving at a low speed, you're going to be using a lot of your energy just to try and make everything work, and that is very tiresome. Bikers, I think bikes are not meant to be ridden slow. They always have to be okay, or like when you reach a certain speed, you have to always engage another gear. So this is the reason why people would rather just overtake and like move at a low speed. Okay, so the other reason why people might actually ride in the way they ride is if you're a beginner. You may be scared of hitting other cars if you are riding slow. So it's hard to move in a straight line if you are really riding slow. You can experiment this with a bicycle. If you are riding a bicycle, you can't really follow a straight line, you can't really move in a straight line. But if you are moving at a certain speed which is fast, it's very much easier to ride in a straight line. So therefore, if you're in traffic, you'll be turning left and right, like you're moving in a zigzag, and you don't want to move in a zigzag in traffic because you can either end up hitting a car on your side. So this is why bikers are always overtaking, because of that. So now the third reason why bikers are always overtaking is because okay, I think this one applies to me. So in traffic, especially if it's a hot day, I think my bike does heat up. Not really heat up, but I can feel the heat, okay, on my legs that is coming out from my engine. Okay, because these bikes, like these open bikes, they are, for example, mine is both oil cooled and it's also air cooled. So for the engine to be cooled, it means I have to be moving at a certain speed whereby that wind is cooling the engine. Now if I'm moving slow and you're in traffic where there's a lot of gas being emitted from cars, which is the gas is also already hot, it actually contributes to the heat. Okay, and if you're really moving in heavy traffic, you're going to feel the heat in your legs, and I think that heat can be good. So to prevent the bike from just heating up, well, this is why people actually like me would prefer just overtake and move on. Yeah, so there are a lot of reasons, and these are some of the things. So next time you see a bike overtaking, understand them. It's not easy. That might be one of the reasons. Yeah, so I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, give it a like. For more videos like this, go on and subscribe. Bye for now.